Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to another unboxing. Sorry. I got a deck in the mail today. It's 11 o'clock at night. I don't know why I'm still up, but I thought I'd go ahead. Actually, it's 11:09 p.m. Excuse me, on July 13th, 2025. This deck came out on the 8th of July. For some reason, it didn't ship until yesterday, and I got it today. But it is the Force of Enchantment Oracle by Linnea Weatherstone, illustrated by Marilla Hollywood. This is a Llewellyn deck. I don't have the Force of Enchantment Tarot. It's been on my bucket list, I guess, but as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I need it in my life. Despite the fact that I don't have the tarot. Now, I have plenty of things that could go with this oracle, I'm sure. But this is a, I haven't opened it. All I did was take the plastic off the outside. It is a magnetic box, just like all of Llewellyn's decks. And then it opens up like this. It's not as big. And I'm trying to think if I have any Llewellyn oracle decks. I don't think I do. This might be the first one. And watch, I'll say that, and then I'll get off here, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that, and that. But I can't think of a single one in this moment that I have that's a oracle that's Llewellyn. And we got a beautiful ribbon here, and a beautiful book. Let's see what this book, oh, pretty. About the author, about the illustrator, the oracle, table of contents. Everything is blurry to me right now because I'm half asleep. So, introduction, getting to know your oracle deck, spreads and readings. There's a 3-card tableau, storyteller spread, ooh, and a Force folk spread. Interesting. And then it goes right into using the oracle cards, and then we have the card, which is a good page for each with the full picture. So let's pull this deck out. They're quite large too. They're larger than a typical oracle. It says inspirations. I might be able to read this. Hold on a second. Okay, let me try to read this. Inspiration abounds, the force of enchantment. What does the force mean to the human psyche? What does enchantment mean to the human heart? Find out as you venture into the magical wood. Designed to be used independently or with the Force of Enchantment Tarot, this gorgeous deck and its color guidebook encourage you to travel deeper into the forest, expand upon the tales of its inhabitants, and find wisdom in their messages. You will not only find each card's divinatory meaning, but also discover life-changing lessons meant to transform your own story. Featuring 36 oracle cards and 4 boon cards that enhance the others, this deck will enchant you with every reading. Beautiful. I have another deck that I have the oracle and not the tarot, and I'm like, it makes no sense, but I'd rather have one than the other. And who's to say I might get the the tarot at some point, but it didn't grab me like this oracle did when I saw it. I do like the, it feels like it's a typical Llewellyn cardstock, the shiny, that nobody likes. It is very large cards. It's bigger than oracle size. Let me see, do I have an oracle? Actually, do you have an oracle deck? Here. I just got today, also, which I didn't purchase, but it was gifted to me. This is the, oh my god, Magical Spirit Tarot, or Oracle, by Rockpool. And this one is a couple centimeters wider and about 1 inch longer than that one. So it's a bigger oracle size than what we're used to. in an oracle deck. And I find that fascinating with Llewellyn. They could have just made it the same size as the tarot. Beautiful backs, though. No edging on it. Gorgeous. And here we have, and I think it was it's either $28 or $32, and that I find that interesting for as little cards as we're getting. But they are stunning. Stunning cards. So here we have the Hag, number 1. Number 2 is the Bard Song. Gorgeous. The entire reason I wanted this deck, this card right here, even if I never used this deck, I had to have this card. The Froggy Grotto. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I need the Froggy Grotto with all the frogs just hanging out. And I've watched all of the Shreks this weekend, don't know why, but that reminds me of that. Them in their mud hole. And I just love it. I love it. It tickles my heart so. And look at him in the water. It's just so cute. So cute. Okay. Number 4, Changeling. Look at all these little guys here around the baby. It's so cute. 5 is a Parliament of Rooks. I love that. The birds here. Number 6 is Oak King and Holly King. I love that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how cool. Look at that little horse thing or something in the background there. That's cool. Watching them with wings. 7, Bramble Brigade. I like them. Number 8, the Tea with a Fawn. And that reminds you of the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. I know it's got another name. I can't remember it right now. Number 9, Jenny Wren. Gorgeous. Number 10, the Swan's Sister. Gorgeous. It really does take you to some kind of enchanted forest. It's crazy. 11, Gingerbread House. Gorgeous. Imagine coming upon this in the woods full of candy. That's crazy. It's a gingerbread house. Number 12, Mushroom Picnic. Oh, I would love a mushroom picnic. Oh, look at the rain and they're hanging out under the mushroom. I love it. Love it. 13, the Questing Beast. Wait, yeah, the Questing Beast. He's different. I love the fern and the foliage. Gorgeous. 14, a Lonely Gnome. Aw, poor guy. There's people walking around outside and he's just all by himself. Sad. 15 is Lore Keeper's Bookshop. That's cool. Look at the feather. Oh, no, the books around. Oh, and it's an owl. Gorgeous. Look at them books. I love the messy bookshops. 16, Fairy Godmother. Yep, Shrek 2, Shrek 3. She was evil. Yeah, part 2. Just watched. I mean, I literally binge watched all of them today, so. Except the first one, I watched it like 5 days ago. Number 17, the Sacred Spring with a rabbit's head here sticking out of the ground. Is that a rabbit head? No, it's a rock. It made it look like a rabbit's head. It's like a feather and then yeah, creepy. Gorgeous though. 18, The Door into Summer. Gorgeous. And we have icicles all around the door frame, leading into summer. Gorgeous. 19, the door into winter. And I think it's interesting because we have spring all around the door as you're walking into winter. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. 20, the watch is the witch in the glen. Look at all the, she got a hare, a fawn, a hedgehog, a badger, a squirrel, a blackbird maybe, robin, a kitty cat, another bird here. There's so many animals in here. Beautiful. 21 is you are here. What's a stone? Gorgeous. And there's writing all over it. The oldest one, grandmother's house. Oh, it's like a map. 22, the three boars, excuse me. We got the three little pigs. Looks like the straw house, the stick house, and then the brick house. But instead of three little pigs, it's the three boars. 23, woodwoes. Interesting. Looks like, what's his name from Jumanji? Came back from Jumanji. Looking like he'd been in the woods forever. 24, treasure. Look, he's digging all these different holes. It's gorgeous. Look at the treasure. I think the bird stole it all, though. Gorgeous. 25, a light in the forest. More mushrooms. Oh, look at that. That's my place. That's my house right there. Love it. 26, good company. Gorgeous. I could pair this with so many decks. I don't need the Force of Enchantment. I might get it still, just because, but 27, Foxfire. Gorgeous. Yeah, I could pair this with the Tarot of the Witch's Garden. I could pair it with the Green Witch Tarot, the one I just got this year that was out of print, that came back on Kickstarter, the Victorian Fairy Tarot, the Wild Hunt, number 28. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. 29 is a dragon's nest. Look at the baby. A little baby dragon. The Smoke Ash and Embers. The Oak Ash and Thorn. There's so many decks I could pair this with. The problem is, it's very large, and all of those are normal size tarot decks. So that might be an issue. I don't know why, but size sometimes is an issue for me. I don't know. Number 30, Trolls. Again, we're back to Shrek. My son, every time he would come in the room, he's like, again, like, there would be a different movie on every time he would come in, and he's like, it's just weird. 31, brownies and buns. I'm sorry, brownies and bees. And I have my glasses on. It's still blurry a little bit. Gorgeous. 32, looks like a Sleeping Beauty. Bower of Dreams. The flowers are gorgeous. 33, the Stone Hares. Ooh, look at that. Oh, they're looking at the moon and stuff. Wow. Now, is this one a real one here? Frolicking amongst the stones. Interesting. 34, the White Lady. There's a kitty. You got a kitty? Yeah, little kitty with her. This reminds me of the, look at that ruin back there. That's gorgeous. The Ghost and Spirits Tarot. Another one I could pair this with. The number 35, the Time Tree. With all the clocks. It's gorgeous. The tree is gorgeous. 36. The Weird Sisters. Stunning. Look at the cat in the tree and the bird. The owl, I mean. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so that was 36. And then we have Branch of Summoning. So these are the extras. Cloak of Vanishing. Interesting. Feather of Finding. Oh, my two favorite colors, purple and green. Wow. And the Vial. It's spelled weird. File. Is that supposed to be vial? Because that's not spelled right. Of light. Still stunning. 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 Okay, let's shuffle this bad boy. I'm going to go out a little bit. If you'll let me. And see, I can tell you now I'm not going to be able to really shuffle this. But I can shuffle like this. Amazing. Because it's their cardstock. It's Llewellyn's cardstock. So let's pull a card and see what it says real quick, so I could go to sleep. I think that's why I've been up this whole time. It wouldn't let me go to sleep. Okay, we pulled a card. It is the Witch in the Glen, number 20. So let's see what the book says. Number 20, and they are. 25. 120. It's got a full page color. There's keywords on the picture. I can't read that part. The Witch in the Glen. She has a name, of course, but if you happen to have, say, an injured rabbit, people will tell you, take it to the Witch in the Glen. And you know who they mean. She has a tender heart, a firm touch, and a gift for healing animals that is remarkable, even among witches. This is the work she was born to do, and is also the delight of her heart. When those two things come together, miracles of healing are possible. Though she is a solitary spirit, she is rich in love, for all the creatures of the forest trust her and call her friend. The fiercest badger cuddles contentedly in her arms, and every spring brings expectant mole and mice mamas looking for a sheltering spot to give birth. It's a brave vocation, to be sure, to deal so closely with pain, but she has willingly chose this life of profound compassion. When something you love becomes something you're good at, that is your life's work. Oh my God. The Oracle's advice: it may be time to consult a skilled healer. Find someone you can trust with your well-being and who will encourage you to take care of yourself too. Don't put off taking care of lingering problems. Be extra tender with those who are entrusted to your care, whether human or animal. Remember that love is the ultimate healer. Wow. This deck calling me out. Okay, so the lore keeper's note. This witch makes house calls, as you might guess, from her cloak and staff and her pockets full of potions. Recently, she was called to assist at the hatching of an orphan wyvern rescued by a wizard. Wyverns are born breathing fire, of course, so care must be taken. Baby and Papa are both doing well, and everyone's burns are healing nicely. And let me see if I can get closer. Compassion and care, unconditional love, bodily healing and recovery, love for and from animals, and vocation of the heart is the keywords. That was super cute, and it gives you imagery, wording on the imagery as well. So that is my latest deck, guys. I don't know why it took so long to get to me, because it came out on Amazon July 8th, and it did not even take my money or nothing until it took my money Friday. It shipped yesterday. I got it today, which is the 13th. So I don't know why it took so long to get to me, because I pre-ordered it, and then I also pre-ordered Agatha All Along, which came out the same day, July 8th, and I had it July 8th. So, I don't know what happened with Llewellyn. I don't know if they had a backlog or whatever, but that is my latest deck. I'm so excited for this. I want to play around with this so much. Can't tonight because, you know, it's almost midnight. Whatever. Anyway, my cat left me, and it's time for sleepy time. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a great evening. Bye.